Hey everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. I am so excited to have you here because we're going to unpack something really fascinating today. If you think about the skincare industry for just a second, we're constantly bombarded with ads, right? The latest serums, the most expensive creams, all promising us that perfect, radiant glow. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful skincare ingredients on the entire planet is sitting right there in your house? And even better, it's completely free. Yep, we are talking about water. But as you'll see in this explainer, water and your skin have a surprisingly complicated relationship. It really isn't as simple as just splashing it on your face and calling it a day. So is the ultimate skincare ingredient actually completely free? Well, the short answer is absolutely yes. Water is the foundational secret ingredient to healthy skin. Whether you're dealing with, frustrating dryness, stubborn acne, or just a general dullness that you kind of can't shake, your relationship with water might literally be the missing link. But here's the catch. It's highly nuanced. How much we drink, exactly how we wash with it, the temperature we use, and even the specific type of water flowing out of your tap, all of these factors matter so much more than we usually think. So let's break it all down step by step. Okay, let's dive into part one, the science of skin hydration. Let's start with the basics. To really get how to treat our skin, we have to understand what it actually is on a biological level. Your skin isn't just some wrapper for your body, it's your largest living organ, and it's made up of roughly 64% water. That is a massive proportion. The very outermost layer, the stratum corneum, is kind of like a brick wall. It acts as your body's ultimate protective barrier. When that layer is well hydrated and packed with water, your skin looks plump, it's smooth, and it's got that visible glow. But when it loses water, it gets dry, flaky, and it can even crack. And those microscopic cracks act like wide open doors, inviting irritants and harmful bacteria right on in. And that moisture can actually escape through a process called transepidermal water loss, or TEW. Basically, that's just the scientific term for moisture evaporating right off your skin and into the air. Now, your skin obviously needs a balanced level of moisture to stay healthy and maintain its defenses. But when TEW is too high, when too much water is escaping, your skin literally dries out from the inside out. This is a huge light bulb moment for a lot of people. Proper hydration isn't just about the thick lotions you smear on the outside. It is absolutely crucial to trap and retain the moisture that's already underneath the surface. All right, moving right along to part two, hydrating from inside out. When we talk about water and skin, the very first thing that pops into everyone's head is drinking it, right? We hear it from celebrities all the time. Oh, my secret to perfect skin is just drinking tons of water. But does drinking more water really give you better skin? Honestly, yes, but it's not magic. If you are genuinely dehydrated, your skin is for sure going to show it. It'll look dull, feel super tight, and those fine lines, they'll suddenly look a lot more prominent. Drinking enough water keeps your cellular functions running perfectly. But here's the reality check. If you're already hydrated, just chugging extra gallons of water won't magically give you glass skin. Why? Because your body prioritizes. The water you drink goes to your vital, life-sustaining organs first. Your skin is actually the very last organ in line to get those benefits. So what's the actual target here? You want to hit that sweet spot of hydration, right? Just enough to ensure optimal skin cell function, without unnecessarily flushing water through your system all day. And that sweet spot is right around 8 glasses, or about 2 liters of water a day. That's generally enough to keep your vital organs happy, with plenty left over to keep that outer skin layer nice and plump. But here's a super cool takeaway. You don't just have to drink your water, you can eat it too. Seriously, loading up on water-rich foods like crisp cucumbers, juicy watermelon, or fresh oranges gives your skin an incredible internal hydration boost. Your body absorbs the water in these foods a lot slower, along with essential vitamins, so eating your water is a highly effective, and let's be real, a much tastier way to nourish your skin from the inside out. Okay, part 3, the perfect washing temperature. Now that we've got the inside covered, let's pivot to the outside, because how we physically use water on our face is just as crucial. Let's look at the two extremes. First up, hot water. Look, I know a steaming hot shower feels absolutely amazing, but it is so incredibly harsh on your face. It aggressively strips away your skin's natural protective oils, and you need those oils for your skin barrier. When you wash them down the drain with hot water, your skin is left vulnerable, irritated, and ironically, way more prone to breakouts. On the flip side, we have cold water. Cold water is awesome because it preserves those necessary oils and it instantly reduces morning puffiness by constricting your blood vessels. But let's bust a quick myth right now. Cold water does not permanently shrink your pores. Pores aren't doors. They don't have little muscles to open and close. Cold water just temporarily reduces inflammation and keeps your barrier intact. So, If hot is too harsh and cold has its limits, what do? Here is your golden rule. Lukewarm water. It is the absolute sweet spot. It's warm enough to actually help dissolve the daily grime and makeup, but it's gentle enough that it won't strip away your precious oils or trigger any inflammation. It's perfectly balanced and exactly what your skin barrier craves. All right, part 4, the hidden hard water threat. Now, what's really interesting here is that even if your water temperature is perfect and you're drinking your 2 liters a day, you might still be fighting a losing battle. Why? Because of what's actually coming out of your tap. Hard water. This is tap water loaded with high levels of dissolved minerals, specifically calcium and magnesium. And this is a massive warning for your skin barrier. Studies show that washing with hard water literally leaves mineral deposits right on your skin. They disrupt your barrier, they can severely worsen eczema, trigger intense dryness, and even cause acne. The calcium and magnesium actually react with your face wash, leaving this microscopic, soapy film that clogs your pores and blocks all your expensive serums from properly absorbing. Crazy, right?
If you live in a hard water area and you've been doing everything right but still have frustrating skin issues, this might be your missing puzzle piece. But don't worry, there are super practical solutions. You could install a whole home water softener, or much easier, just grab a filtered shower head or a sink filter. Or you could skip the top water on your face entirely and just use a gentle micellar water on a cotton pad to cleanse. It's a small tweak, but it makes a really significant, visible difference.
Finally, part 5, the dangers of overwashing.
Moving to our final concept today, we've got to talk about a really counterintuitive paradox, the overwashing paradox. You probably think that washing your face multiple times a day keeps it perfectly clean, right? Actually, splashing your face with water too often completely dries it out, even if you aren't using soap. Every time you wash, you're stripping away a bit of those protective oils. This continuously weakens your moisture barrier, leading to immediate sensitivity and redness. And here is the wildest part. Your skin realizes it's getting dried out, so to compensate, it goes into total overdrive and produces more oil. So you end up greasy, sensitive, and breaking out, literally, just because you washed it too much. To avoid that whole mess, let's break it down to the ultimate, simple daily routine. Step 1. Wash just twice a day, morning and night. That's the sweet spot for the vast majority of skin types. Step 2, and this is the absolute secret to stopping that water loss we talked about earlier, apply your moisturizer to slightly damp skin. Seriously, do not towel dry your face until it's bone dry. If you apply your cream while your skin is still damp, you're literally trapping and locking that surface water directly into your skin before it has a chance to evaporate. This one single step will completely transform how bouncy and hydrated your skin feels all day long. So, to wrap up this explainer, water is undeniably one of the most underrated tools in your entire skincare routine. Drink your 2 liters, eat your water-rich fruits, stick to lukewarm washing, watch out for those hard water minerals, and lock that moisture in on damp skin. Your skin barrier is going to thank you for it. Now, I want to hand it over to you. Are you naturally team hot shower, or are you one of those brave souls who loves a cold water splash in the morning? Think about how your daily water habits might be impacting your skin right now. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive. Stay curious and keep learning.